Nevada lawmakers have reached a key milestone in the 120-day legislative session. Tuesday marked the deadline for all non-exempt bills to pass out of their House of Origin. Only a few measures, including Senate Bill 152, failed to meet the deadline. SB 152 aims to make it easier to install and maintain electric vehicle charging stations in common interest communities like condominiums and homeowners associations. Assembly Bill 452 is advancing to the Senate. The bill aims to protect Nevadans from utility overcharges by requiring cost-sharing adjustments in certain electric utility plans. It also holds utilities accountable, offers relief for rising energy bills, and gives regulators more time to review rate cases. With the major deadline behind them, lawmakers are now focused on advancing more bills before the next cutoff.